Good morning. Good morning. Hello and welcome back. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Happy weekend. Anyway, so this morning let's talk about, you know what is, so I've been thinking about this for a long time. I mean, as if you guys watch me for over the years, we always talk about better machine and better gear, better tools, better gadgets. Does that make your coffee better? I mean, I've been thinking about that for a long time. And you know what, this morning I'm kind of like share with you my thoughts on it. Okay, so before we start, let's make some coffee first. Okay, I got my puck prep already ready to go. So this morning I'm just gonna make one of my favorite little cappuccino, kind of like smaller size. And then, especially on weekends, I really like to use my syrup. Okay, I'm just do one pump. One pump is like equivalent to about 10 grams of sugar. Not the sugar, yeah, it's about 10 grams of sugar, so it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. So I'm gonna do one pump here, and then after that, I'm gonna steam some milk. By the way, if you're new to the channel and new to the machine, welcome. Okay. All right. So I don't know about you guys, but I know most people. Let me show you guys. Hold on. I know most people use the like double cup button to start. So this is already pre-programmed, but I'm not gonna do that. I prefer doing this called manual mode. I'm just gonna hold down, get you into pre-infusion. Okay. I'm just gonna let it go at 5 seconds. I'm gonna be doing 1-to-2 ratio. I'm gonna stop at 36 grams. Ended up 22 seconds. Ended up in 40 grams. So I mean, if you want to be precise, you want to stop at least like 5 seconds before. Okay, and I'm going to steam some milk here. Hold on, here we go. So I'm steaming right now. Hold on. With the steaming with Bravo Barista Pro it's quite nice. I mean, so this is the one thing, huge improvement from Bravo Barista Express, for sure. Okay, it's almost ready. Usually it takes about like 40 seconds. So whenever you touch the bottom, too hot to touch, which means your milk is ready. Okay. Okay. Before you do that, okay, I highly recommend do like some kind of thermal temperature gauge to check your temperature as well. But for my experience, whenever too hot to touch, that's the when my milk is ready. Okay. So my milk is ready. Let's do some little bit of latte art here. Okay. Hope you guys can see this. Something like that. Looks pretty good today. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, as you can see, pretty good latte art there. By the way, for as home barista, I mean, that's kind of like the good as get. Anyway, so let's try this coffee. Okay. Cheers, guys. Man, very nutty. Okay, I can taste like dark chocolate as well. Very dark chocolate, has a nut flavor in it, kind of like nutty flavor. And what else? Very creamy, and then tastes like the cocoa. Okay, kind of unsweetened, kind of like cocoa. So it tastes really good for comes to milk-based drink. They're fantastic. So this one is kind of like my friend from Good Brothers Coffee. This is the Uganda. Okay, so let's go back to the topic. Is better machine, does better machine make better coffee? Answer is, I guess, depends on what kind of coffee you're making. Because I know, most likely if you are watching my channel, most likely you have Bravo Barista Espresso Pro. Okay, I mean, that's kind of like what I'm known for. How to cleaning video over the years on Barista Express. So yeah, most likely you have it. I know a lot of you out there, you know what, is this machine good enough for my coffee? You know, is it good enough to make better coffee or great coffee? By the way, let me know in the comment section, okay? Love to hear, is your current machine good enough for you? Okay, love to hear from you guys because at home, this machine is good enough, okay? Actually, more than good enough. I've been really enjoying it over the years. I mean, so this is Pro. Before that, my Bravo Barista Express is in my coffee cave, my office. And then, I mean, if I have Barista Express here, I think I'd be happy with it as well. I mean, we are talking about 99% of people out there, okay? 99% of people. If you have an Express or Pro, I mean, goodness, you are going to make some great coffee, I have to say. Because, I mean, this is what I drink. This is my treat, okay? This is kind of like my dessert. And then at the shop, I really enjoy drinking the espresso because I like to play with kind of like dialing process and different method. You know, there's all kinds of different way to make better espresso. I mean, that's kind of like more like my hobby. And the fact is, if a coffee is not your hobby, if you want to make great coffee every single morning, you don't need to get a better machine. A fact is, what is better machine anyway? So, I mean, this is a great machine, by the way. If you are playing with Mr. Coffee, the espresso machine at home, I mean, this is better machine for you, okay? But if you have this, if you want to upgrade to, let's say, Lille Bianca is better machine. So I mean, you need to kind of like set your baseline, okay? So if a Bravo Barista Express or Pro is your baseline, so better machine can be, it could be Rocket, could be, you know, could be Lillette. What else? We got La Marzocco. I mean, all those kind of machines, okay? Even Rancheria is better, comes to it, but it's not gonna give you the better. If you upgrade it, it's not gonna. The comes to that quality improvement is such small. Okay. I mean, if you're drinking like milk-based drink, there's no difference, because once you add like milk, especially like whole milk, very sweet and creamy, it's gonna be hides a lot of imperfection, okay? So, I mean, even with built-in grinder, okay, is a better grinder? Goodness, it could be like DF64 is better than built-in grinder. Even some of the hand grinders are a lot better than built-in grinder as well. I wish we have a niche. I mean, again, you are going to tell the difference in if you drink like espresso or like filter coffee, like even like Americano, you are going to tell the difference. But comes to like milk-based drink, man, doesn't matter if you're using Lillette Bianca with, let's say, EK43, okay, they're fantastic setup, versus Bravo Barista Espresso Pro. If you're gonna make yourself a latte with some syrup on it, guess what? I don't think you're not gonna tell the difference, okay? Because okay, once you start adding the milk and sugar, I mean, everything, the quality is kind of like go away. Now, I don't want to say go away, but you can mask it. So most of us, I'm talking about most of us, not you guys. Okay, you guys are watching my channel. Definitely not the Dogman 22. He doesn't touch milk for sure. A lot of people are out there watching this channel. I mean, you guys are the purest, but the 99% of people out there, I mean, if I were you, okay, if I were you, instead of upgrading your machine, and I definitely encourage you to upgrade your grinder, which means get a separate grinder. Save money on the new machine. Get a separate grinder, maybe kind of like explore, okay? Explore to like the pour over. Play with like V60 or, you know, some other method. Even like French press. Or even maybe play with different, try out the espresso as well. So try kind of like different things. But upgrading from better machine at this level, man, it's a tough one, okay? Because you're not gonna see a lot of the quality improvement from spending additional $1,000 or $2,000 on current machine. So you know, again, let me know in the comment section, okay? If you had an entry-level machine, you upgrade to something better, are you happy with it? Is that your end? Other people say end game, all right? A lot of people say it's the end game, which means you are pretty happy with that setup. Yeah, I mean, are you happy with it? Hold on, I'm looking at your comments there. We have someone asking about the Gaza Classic. You know what? You got the Gaza Classic it's not better from Bravo machines. They're different machine. Because the Gaza Classic is a single boiler, which means you can only brew, and then you brew and steam it. You cannot do it at the same time. And especially Gaza Classic, you gotta brew it. You gotta wait, bring the temperature up, okay, and then you can steam it. With like Bravo Barista Espresso Pro, they are using the thermal block compared to boiler. So this one, you turn on the steam. Hopefully you can see it. You are ready to steam, okay? This is ready to go. So it comes to convenience factor. Bravo is a lot more convenient. But Gaza used a 58 millimeter instead of 54. So 58 means it's very conventional. Everybody uses 58. We have a lot of tools available. So, and then it seems like comes to like espresso, Gaza give you better, okay, better tasting shot. If you like espresso, but if you guys like milk-based drink, if your family, like my family, everybody use milk-based every morning. Gaza Classic, it's gonna give you some headache, okay, because you cannot make 3 latte in a row. I mean, it takes time. So, hold on a second here. Dogman asks, Mirai X like entry level? Mirai X is not, you know what? I think that's a little bit more than entry level, I think. Mirai X is more like kind of mid-range. I mean, I see like entry level as like Bravo machines, Bravo Barista Express or Pro, even like Gaza Classic. That's somewhat entry level there. And then we have eventually a Sylvia. And then we got the Lillet, the X. Mirai X is really nice. So it all depends, okay? All depends. But downside of having Mirai X or Rancheria Sylvia, even Gaza Classic, you gotta get a separate grinder. Separate grinder, which means does not comes with a grinder. So, I mean, that costs you another, what, $300 to $500 extra. So you have to think about that as well whenever you're buying your first machine. But comes to your first machine, I don't know, you know, I'm always go back to Bravo Barista Express or Pro because I try with like DeLonghi's. I mean, I try a lot of entry-level machine before, but man, some reason I always go back to this. I'm not sponsored by Bravo, by the way. Okay, they got nothing to do with me. So, but comes to making a decent coffee every morning for the family. I'm talking about family though, okay? If your family likes milk-based drink and also, you know, black coffee, if you're a hardcore espresso person, a little bit of work. I'm talking about a little bit of work, okay? And then you are going to make some great coffee. A little bit of work. But if you guys want something easy, Yeah, something easy, not thinking about, if you don't get up in the morning, press the button, make yourself coffee. The better machine is not gonna make you better coffee. I think if I were you, I'm just gonna stick with whatever machine you have, all right? And then go from there because, hold on a second, we have someone asked, okay, how much difference the Pro grinder versus, okay, if you have like the smart grinder from Bravo, the smart control grinder, it's about 200 bucks, 2 or 300 bucks there. That is the same grinder as this built-in grinder. Built-in grinder comes with like, I think it's about 40 millimeter. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. The conical burr, 40 millimeter. So, but this grinder is espresso only. That's it. This range is just made for espresso. You cannot do French press. You cannot do pour over. Just make yourself espresso that range. That's all. But if you go the standalone grinder, give you that wider range. You can have the espresso, filter coffee, even French press. So you have a lot more option there. So that's the only difference. But once you have this machine, you can make yourself what, Americano, just very similar to make a long black, similar to what, filter coffee. Personally, I like long black or Americano. So again, it all depends, okay? But if you're thinking about right now, some of you, by the way, how many of you are actually thinking about buying a new machine, okay? Let me know in the comment section as well. If you are thinking about getting a new machine, I want you guys to think really hard, okay? Because not only, if you have a Bravo machine at home, not only you gotta buy the machine, and also you gotta get a grinder. And you gotta get a brand new sets of tools if you want the tools. So that's big investment. Coffee is your hobby. If you're a coffee hobbyist, I encourage you to get the machine you want, okay? But if you are, if you like to make good coffee, if you want to make better coffee, if you don't have time, it's all about the time though. If you barely make coffee in the morning, the better machine is not going to help you make better coffee because it's going to give you more frustration. Because this machine here, if I early in the morning, start the button, about 3 seconds, you're ready to brew the coffee. With better machines out there, the DuraBoiler or, you have to press the button, you gotta wait about 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes minimum. And then you can start brewing the coffee. So, it's a lot more steps. So just make sure, I want you guys to really think through, okay, about your next machine because it's not about better machine give you a better coffee. By the way, love to hear your thoughts as well. Hold on. I'm looking at Amanda someone asked, is a better machine make it easier? Okay. Is a better machine give you that consistency, right? If you make coffee shot to shot, you're gonna give you that consistency every single time. I think that's what you are buying for, consistency. Especially Bravo Barista Pro, not bad. Okay, this is not bad machine. It's about 8 bar from the group head, give you that very gentle, the flow between 6 and 8 bar. I tested it last time. Compared to Express, about 14 bar machine. So comes to consistency, Pro does give you a better consistency over Express, but Express is, again, shot to shot. You're gonna get a great shot one time, and you're gonna get a mediocre shot next. So you don't have that consistency, but all comes down to if you're drinking like milk-based drink or long black or Americano, I think it's hard to tell, okay? It's gonna be hard to tell the difference in quality, I have to say. I think that's the great thing about them making coffee, right? Because unless you're a coffee hobbyist, man, if you're a coffee hobbyist like me, goodness, I spend hours every day. Okay, I spend hours every day talking to you guys and go to my shop and work and make some more coffee. It's kind of like part of my life. But I don't know how many of you, you know what, I mean, yeah, give me on, let me know in the comment section too. Is how many of your coffee is kind of like part of your life? Because I know a lot of my friends at the live chat right now, I mean, some of them, I mean, they're looking forward to getting up in the morning, make yourself a cup of coffee, okay? I can name a few guys in the chat room right now. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna say the names, but I mean, whenever I talk to them, they're really excited about the cup of coffee in the morning. And they're excited about trying out a brand new coffee they purchase, okay? I mean, they're really excited. And we just got, I think we are planning on doing the Discord event, okay, coming up next couple of weeks. I think 5 or 6 of us purchased this coffee beans from Hatch in Canada. It's called Lightsey. So we are planning on doing some coffee tasting event coming up in a couple of weeks. But again, we are excited about those, you know, those kind of events. So if you guys are curious about it, make sure to join us, our Discord as well. It's a lot of fun. Again, I mean, so coffee is kind of like part of our life. So it's fun. But I don't know how many of you are out there looking forward to making that first cup in the morning. Because you know what, we are busy at work or busy at life. We just want to make easy and quick coffee in the morning. And just whatever emotion you have, I think it should be fine, okay? So, I mean, love to hear your thoughts on it. And yeah, let me know. Let's see, I'm looking at some questions or comment on the live chat here. Hold on a second here. I'm gonna see what kind of questions you guys have. Hold on, we have Detrozen, get the better machine. I make way better coffee than, okay. That's true. Most likely your coffee is a lot better than your local coffee shop for sure, okay? I get Cooker for Coffee saying no coffee, no happiness. Okay, that's good. Okay, hold on a second here. Mike D mentioned, can you do a lesson on latte art? How to make a cool image. Okay, I'm not the person to ask for latte art. There's a lot of great latte artists out there. Let's see, I think Emily is one of them. I really like Emily's latte art channel. Really good. Give you a step-by-step how to pour. So yeah, I'm not the one, okay, but yeah, I'm kind of like wannabes. Let's see here. Okay, so Blu-ray mentioned Cantonese. Okay, hold on a second. No. Okay, here we go. It's a is it blip? I have Gaza with a niche grinder, but I don't like to wait. Yeah. So again, Blip has the Gaza Classic with niche grinder, perfect setup there. But you gotta warm it up in the morning. So let's see. We have a Mike D ask, how do you find bottomless portafilter for? Okay, bottomless portafilter. Goodness, that's another one. Because I know a lot of people get the bottomless portafilter. You think it's gonna make you better coffee? Sometimes it's not. It's nothing to do with making a better coffee. The bottomless portafilter show you how well you prepare the puck prep. Okay, whatever you see is the channeling, which means you kind of like. The ideal shot is you're gonna evenly extract it, and then just come together at one stream. So that's kind of like what you want to see. Sometimes, you know, shot can be like, you know, all over, okay? You know, splash all over. I mean, so the bottomless shot shows you that as well. So sometimes it looks awesome. Sometimes really messy. That's another reason I like to use just a regular spouted. Even with a regular spout, I mean, you are going to see the channeling as well, because you're going to see the spout, but at least it doesn't get messy. By the way, the other day we talked about the wet puck. So this one I did not use the paper on the bottom. Still dry. So it's not about better machine, but you have to be, it's all about the coffee, guys. Okay. Doesn't matter if you're playing with a $6,000 coffee machine. If you have a crappy coffee in the morning, you're gonna get a crappy cup of coffee. So make sure, okay, spend some time, and not spend money on your coffee in the morning, okay? So make sure spend some money on your coffee. I mean, if you go to like local grocery store, get yourself like Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts or even Peet's Coffee. You're not gonna get the coffee. You're not gonna get a good cup of coffee. Let's put it that way. Okay, let's face it. But okay, if you are making the milk-based drink, you know what? You're gonna make some really good cup of coffee with any kind of coffee. Not any kind of coffee, but especially I do enjoy the Starbucks, the Blondie roast. Is there a light roast version of it? Even the they say it's light, it's not light. From my point of view, it's more like medium roast. It does pretty good job with latte, okay? And a little bit of sugar on the top is perfect. But if you are into Americano or especially espresso drinkers, I highly recommend, just try different coffee. Try out the local roasters first, if you guys like it, and just make sure support your local roaster as well. And they kind of like branch out to other roasters out there in the States, because they shipped everywhere. So yeah, just make sure try out the new coffees. It's fun, okay? If that's what you guys like, especially espresso, is just amazing, okay? You're gonna have some amazing like dark chocolate tasting note too. Some coffee beans taste like jasmine or lightsey tasting notes. If you try this kind of coffee, give it to your friends. They say, "What is this?" Okay, it tastes like high quality tea. Great conversation piece though. Okay, so it's a lot of fun to try different cup of coffee. But if you're the type of person that likes, again, comes back to like milk-based drink in the morning, the better machine is not going to help you better tasting latte. I mean, that's my opinion though. That's one man's opinion. So let me know in the comment section. Love to hear your thoughts on it. All right. I'm gonna look at your more question. Okay, hold on a second here. Okay, hold on. Someone mentioned about goodness, P64. You say P64. Anyway, man, I need to get my glasses on. Hard to see it. Anyway, so tomorrow morning I'm gonna be back, and then we're gonna do another session at the shop today as well. My coffee cave. Let's play with some espresso, okay? Because in the morning, so this is my kitchen in my house. I only have one machine here, but my coffee cave has a lot of gadgets and tools. So we're gonna make some. I usually do latte in the morning at the home, and I think kind of like this is my daily routine, only in the morning. But my coffee cave is more like my playground. Okay, try with the different recipes and different grinder, trying to get the as much out of that coffee. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. We're gonna have another session tomorrow morning as well. Should be a lot of fun. Okay, let's talk about that tomorrow, and I'm gonna see you guys later.